Hi guys, I'm Miss Sarah from the Fayetteville Public Library, and this is Preschool Storytime, part of our Summer Reading Club 2020. We hope that you have signed up for Summer Reading Club. If you haven't, you can go to faylib.org/SRC, and all of the information that you need is right there. You can also follow us on Facebook for all of our event postings. We hope you'll join us all summer long. Let's get started. Clap everybody and say hello. Clap everybody and say hello. Clap everybody and say hello. Say hello today. Snap everybody and say hello. Snap everybody and say hello. Snap everybody and say hello. Say hello today. The book we're going to read today is called The Little Red Hen, and this one is retold by Heather Forrest. A little red hen lived in a house with a frisky dog, a cat, and a mouse. One day, while she was pecking for worms in the weeds, she came upon a pile of golden wheat seeds. She said with delight, "Dog, cat, mouse, if you would like some cake to eat, who will help me plant this wheat?" The dog said, "Not I." The cat said, "Not I." The mouse said, "Not I." "Oh, my," said the hen with a sigh. "I shall have to do it myself." So the little red hen planted the seeds. She watered them well. She pulled the weeds and she tended the plants all alone. When the stalks were fully grown, she said with a shout, "Dog, cat, mouse, if you'd like some cake to eat, who will help me cut this wheat?" The dog said, "Not I." The cat said, "Meow." "Not I." The mouse said, "Squeak." "Not I." "Oh, my," said the hen with a sigh. "I shall have to do it myself." So the little red hen cut and cut until she had enough wheat to grind at the mill. She said with some doubt, "Dog, cat, mouse, if you would like some cake to eat, who will help me grind this wheat?" The dog said, "Not I." The cat said, "Meow." "Not I." The mouse said, "Squeak." "Not I." Now, boys and girls, do the cat, dog, and mouse look busy? Do they look like they are working, doing things? No, it looks like they're playing. So if someone asks you to help them and you're just playing, don't you think you should help? "Oh, my," said the hen with a sigh. "I shall have to do it myself." The little red hen ground the wheat into flour. Then it was the baking hour, so she mixed up the batter and measured it well. Soon the house was filled with a sweet cake smell. I like this picture of the hen baking with her spoon, and she's got on an apron. The dog, cat, and the mouse followed the scent into the house. They hungrily admired the handsome treat. "How delicious!" they shouted. "When do we eat?" "Oh, now they want some cake." "Alone," the hen replied. "I planted, I weeded, I cut, I ground the little pile of golden wheat seeds that I found. Alone, I used the flour to bake, and now who will help me eat this cake?" The dog said, "I'll help." The cat said, "Meow." "I'll help." The mouse said, "Squeak." "I'll help." Do you think the mouse is strong enough to lift that cake slicer? "Oh, my. Oh," said the hen with a sigh. "I will share my cake with those of you who help when there is work to do." For after all is said and done, working together makes working fun. Oh, what a very wise hen. Now, when the little red hen wants to bake, everyone helps to make the cake. Right here, it looks like she probably has more help than she needs. Somehow, it looks like the little red hen has egg on her. And then everyone helps to eat it. The end. Let's do a rhyme called 10 Baby Chicks. 5 eggs and 5 eggs, and that makes 10. Sitting on top is Mother Hen. Bark, bark, crack, crack. What's that I see? 10 fuzzy chicks as cute as can be. Cheep, 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 cheep. Let's do that again. 5 eggs and 5 eggs, and that makes 10. Sitting on top is the mother hen. Bark, 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 crack, crack, crack. What's that I see? 10 fuzzy chicks as cute as can be. Cheep, 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 cheep. The next book we'll do is called Chicken Storytime by Sandy Asher. Now this first page doesn't really have any text on it, but it shows a chicken and she is at the public library and she's reading a sign that says Story Time at the library. Story time at the library. So what do you see here, boys and girls? Here's our library, and then there's all these kids and families going in. And who do we have in the corner of the page? One librarian, one story, children, and a chicken. The chicken's coming in the window. The children like the chicken likes the children. Let's begin, says the librarian. Everyone loves story time. 1 week later, story time at the library. Can you guys find the chicken? Uh-oh, what do you see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Have we gotten that one yet? There may be more. Oh, there's a chicken in the book drop. One librarian, one story, more children, more chickens? Oh, goodness. The children like the chickens like the children. Please be seated, says the librarian. Everyone loves story time. 1 week later, story time at the library. You guys know how this goes? We've got people outside waiting to come in, but who do we have? Chickens. Lots and lots of chickens. One librarian, one story, many children, many chickens. Oh my goodness. The children laugh. The chickens cluck. Cluck, 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 cluck. Settle down, says the librarian. No one can hear. Bark, 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 bark. Let's begin, she says. Cluck, 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 cluck. Bark, 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 bark. So boys and girls, I don't know if you know it, but chickens can be super noisy. Oh my goodness, they are not quiet. Please be seated, says the librarian. Cluck, 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 cluck. Settle down, she says. You know what this is called? She has to get out a megaphone. so people can hear her. Oh no. You guys see this chicken? He's got a book on his head. Children and chickens everywhere, but only one librarian. What are we to do? She says. Clack, 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 clack. Do you know what that means when you see it in a book? It means that the librarian has an idea. Oh boy, I wonder what the idea is. Do you have any guesses? Story time at the library. Lots of children. Flocks of chickens. Shelves and shelves of stories. The children like the chickens like the children. Everyone loves story time. What did the librarian do? Can you see? What did she do? Especially the librarian. So she's very clever. Instead of her trying to read to all of those chickens and all of those children, she had the kids read to the chickens. What a good idea. Librarians are smart. You know that, right? The end. Well, since we're talking about chickens, I thought I would show you one of my baby chicks. Here she is right here. So this one is black. And what color is her head? It's yellow. That's right. She's looking around. So she is supposed to be a girl. That's why I call her a she. We try not to get boy chickens, but honestly we won't know until they get a little bit bigger. I think she's looking at you. So did you know a few things about chickens? One is they have these really beautiful wings and big wings, but they cannot fly. Do you know why? Their bodies are actually too heavy to fly. So they could fly and get away from you if you were trying to catch them, or they might be able to fly up to a ledge or a perch, but they can't fly in the air like a regular bird. So chickens lay eggs, and if they sit on their egg and keep it warm, then it might have a baby chicken inside. But if they just lay the egg and then you pick it up, or someone picks it up, then that is an egg that you can eat, maybe for breakfast. Well, thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed meeting my little baby chicken. I think she enjoyed meeting you. Here are the supplies that you need to make a toilet paper roll chicken. Just a toilet paper roll, some glue, scissors, different kinds of paper. I have tissue paper and some cardstock, but you could also just use construction paper. And then googly eyes if you have them, but you could totally make your own eyes or just draw them on. You want to get your paper towel roll and just cover it in little pieces of yellow or orange paper using your glue stick. The next thing you want to do is glue on a beak and googly eyes. Just like that. And then you want to get a red piece of paper, and this is called a comb, and it's what the chicken usually has on the top of his head. So you want to cut this out. It's almost like cutting out a hand. Actually, that could be a good idea. You could trace your hand and cut out a comb that looks like your hand. So make sure the base is wide enough that it will fit inside of the toilet paper roll. Well, that's how you make a toilet paper roll chicken. Finish out with your googly eyes and your beak, and then draw a comb for the top. I cut a little slit in the toilet paper roll to kind of hold that comb steady. And then there you have it. He's kind of goofy and also kind of fun, so I hope you make one. We wave and say goodbye. We wave and say goodbye. With our friends at story time, we wave and say goodbye. We snap and say goodbye. We snap and say goodbye. With our friends at story time, we snap and say goodbye. We wink and say goodbye. We wink and say goodbye. With our friends at story time, we wink and say goodbye. Thanks so much for joining us today. We hope you have a great day. I'm Sarah from the Fayetteville Public Library, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, everybody.